Hello, how are you doing today? My name is Aaron Resch. Today we're going to be presenting you with the data analysis report that we generated regarding campus parking. I apologize for being a few minutes late. I was actually having trouble finding a spot. So today what we're going to cover in this report is we're going to have a problem, which is the amount of parking on campus, have our solution, recommendation, and the assessment and recommendation for how to solve the problem, actually. So what this report will cover, recommendations necessary to solve problems to help an outstanding issue with parking. We'll also give data with the survey we conducted on campus with male and female students. We had a total of 30 participants. We'll go over that data as well. We'll also cover in the assessment how we feel that with the use of technology, we could improve the problems we're having with campus parking based on total number of spots, resizing of lots, possibly raising parking fees in order to generate revenue to build parking decks or reevaluate the lots. So what we have is not just at Akron U, but in the just in cities in general or many other college campuses, a lack of parking for the students that would commute via their own vehicle instead of public transportation or school provided transportation. So the data we collected was just the individuals' perceptions of available parking. So we went out, asked 15 males, 15 females, what their opinion was on the amount of parking on campus. So we'll cover on the males. We had 5 stated that there was more than enough, no issues whatsoever. 3 not enough, and then majority of them, we had 7 here that walk to class, so they live on campus or just off campus within walking distance, or public transportation where they're not needing a parking space for anything. So on the female side, we had 7 out of the 15 stated that they feel that there's enough adequate parking. 2 stated not enough, and then 5 stated that they do not utilize the parking, live on or off campus close by. So with that being said, we have, with the results of the data, or a conclusion we come to is majority of them walk to class. So, maybe if we would have taken a larger initial pool of people instead of 30, maybe if we increase that to 100, our results would be different regarding more people commute to class with the vehicle rather than public transportation or walking on or living nearby. So what we suggest is that even though a lot of most of the response was they walk to class, we all know from experience being on campus a certain time of day, sometimes it's real difficult to find a spot, and you drive around and around and around and around, and eventually something will open up for you, but sometimes it can be very frustrating. So what we're going to do is recommend for a fix to increase parking is we're going to use the mixed logic model. Now that model is a newer style, newer age, I guess you could say, a calculation of optimal parking fares, so increasing parking pass permits or meter parking or pay per lot parking in order to generate revenue, in order to allow parking to use that revenue and either reevaluate the spaces, update the spaces, or if there's enough revenues generated, build parking decks, which use the same footprint as a standard lot, but the higher you go, the more spots you will be able to gain. So based on the report, based on the evaluation and the data we collected, that is the best assessment that we could come up with regarding the campus parking issues. Thank you for your time. Again, my name is Aaron Resch. Thank you again. Have a nice day.